I don't want to roast them too. It's kind of ironic what the video is about when there's only 2 shorts. So I'd love to see the Costco team having more ideas to put out and testing more stuff. Today we're auditing Costco's YouTube channel. Are they doing YouTube well? Where are they dropping the ball? Where could things be improved? I'm Marlon Doll, the founder and CEO of Vireo Video, and we've been doing YouTube as an agency for 8 years. And so I want to bring some of the expertise to this channel right now. So I'm going to start off with just doing a search of Costco here. See if their channel comes up. Okay, first things, it is not Costco's channel. Obviously, Costco, lots of people are creating content around that. That's not going to be the case for all brands, but for larger enterprises, sometimes they don't have their own channel coming up. Ideally, they do, but in order to do that, you need to be creating great content. So even scrolling down like that's pretty rough. Let's see if I go Costco YouTube channel. Okay, we're able to find it. 23K subscribers. So for a large enterprise like that's pretty low. Go on the channel, and first thing I see on the channel is an ad. Not a great first impression. I see a video here for 8 years ago. Now it does have a pretty decent amount of views. I've actually seen this video before, but why does it have an ad? That's a problem. This is not a great first impression. Scrolling down, so we have For You. For You is customized to each individual. They can't control what shows up here, but what I do see is videos that don't really have custom thumbnail, or maybe it's an image that's brought up, but there's a lot going on. Obviously, it's a 2-year-old video. It is an outlier. Typically, you will see outliers. Outliers meaning it has a higher viewership than the majority by a multiple. The benefits of executive Costco membership. Also, like, you don't need those black bars there, improving that thumbnail. Obviously, this is more of an ad type of video, but a video like that 5 months ago, make a custom thumbnail there. Quick and easy. Costco, same day delivery, also an ad, also using black bars. So there's not really a thought process or formatting going into this once it's being uploaded. It's kind of like upload goes into the dumping ground, the video graveyard, and then these videos, it gets 5,000 views over 2 years. Obviously, this video itself wasn't advertised. Maybe there's another version of it, but yeah, could be improved. Let's see. They also have some more recipes. Lots going on in the thumbnails, so you can't really see what's going on in these. If you're going to do recipe videos, you want to have a close-up, like feature. I would know. I had a cooking channel for 7 years, and this, it just has much more potential. And you can see that based on the viewership. We haven't dug into the video itself, but just looking at the thumbnails, first impression, okay, this video content could be improved. You're going through the effort of filming it, producing it, having someone create that food, so you may as well put a custom thumbnail. Scrolling down, okay, so this is what Costco wants you to see. They have controlled this with having custom layouts and specific playlists. Here they have a description on that playlist with a link. They have recipe videos. So for a large enterprise, it's not doing as well as it could. I think there's a lot more opportunity for Costco to improve this content. If you're going to do it 1 minute, you may as well go under 1 minute and make it a short. But these videos are not quite hitting the mark, you can see based on the viewership. If you look at this, they don't quite pass the squint test, meaning when I'm looking at these thumbnails, they don't immediately stand out, or I can't really easily see what's going on in this video. So it's not enticing me to click. Scrolling down, Costco services, member-only values. Okay, so more about the company itself and their different departments and exclusive member benefits. Mostly like ad content, short form, 16 seconds. It looks like these videos have been run as ads. You can see 800,000. That's a lot more than the average, but let's check it out. We can do that. We can confirm, look at how many comments, the likes ratio to the viewership. Okay, we get an ad on an ad. So this can be fixed. I don't think Costco cares about monetizing their audience, the AdSense. It's not worth it based on the amount of viewership that they get. But they can control this by being part of the YouTube partnership program and then turning off the ads on those videos, unless there is copyright music in there, and then those videos are still going to have ads on for the copyright holder of that music. So let's get the ad. Okay, 15-second. Okay, so it's an ad. Obviously, the majority of the viewership is via Google Video ads, YouTube ads specifically. There is no description. Comments are turned off. I don't know if that's consistently across all of the videos, but not something you generally want unless your videos are being spammed with hateful comments, but you can also control that. You can see kind of here where the spike has been put, where ad dollars have been added to this video. Okay, let's go back onto the channel. So the most popular videos obviously here are advertisements, and then welcome. Okay, take a tour of Costco. I feel like this is where there's a lot more opportunity for organic viewership, but so much more potential for Costco with some of the products, but we'll dig into that. So let's check out their take a tour of Costco. So this is better. This is more natural. They're having a conversation, so it's a bit more personal. They're featuring some of their main products and going through an experience of what a customer might as they walk through the store. So this is a lot better. You can see there's a bit more likes on this video, even though it only has 8,000. It might have been some advertising spend. It's hard to say without any comments here too, but overall, this video is an improvement over the others. So that's all of the playlists. So these ones are pre-built, the videos, the shorts. The custom ones are welcome, Costco services, and quick and easy, the Costco way, which are the recipes. Looking at the videos overall, it looks like recipes are the majority of content. So it can make sense to be able to feature some of the products in recipe videos, but the execution, I'm guessing that because of the brand, they don't want to have a host that represents their brand on camera because they don't really have a set spokesperson. Even if this video had, let's see, some dialogue. Right now, there's no dialogue. It's just showing the food being made. It's just not very captivating. It would be ideal if there was someone that was able to represent the business on camera and was able to make a connection with the audience and actually make this into a 5-8 minute cooking video where people can follow along and engage and actually have an opportunity for that host to talk about the product and say the benefits of using that product over another or just in that meal. Again, we're seeing these black lines here. Not that hard. A zoom in on some of these, custom thumbnails, opportunity for these to improve. Okay, let's check out some of their shorts. They only have 2 shorts. Despite these cooking videos, most being around a minute, there's opportunity to make those into shorts. Those actually could do well as shorts because it's kind of food porn. It could work really well as shorts, those pieces. 12 views on a short is not great. Attempted to escape here. Maybe this concept could be improved with, a bit more captivating of a hook, but didn't really garner much viewership, but there hasn't been much consistent content, so YouTube's less likely to give it impressions. When the social media team has a new video uh, that I run. Okay, so I don't want to roast them too. So this is kind of showing an inside look at the people that work at Costco. This is quite different than some of the other content that we're looking at. And there is an opportunity to create content like this if you can pull it off, but it's kind of ironic what the video is about when there's only 2 shorts. So I'd love to see the Costco team having more ideas to put out and testing more stuff because not everything is going to work, but just an opportunity here to create a lot more content, whether it's repurposing some of those recipe videos, making those more engaging, or having new concepts about some of the food products. I think there could be really interesting features about some of the products like they originally had with their what I think is probably the most popular organic video. So this video is 8 years old. It is unlisted, yet it is featured on the homepage. So I'm guessing it's unlisted because they don't sell this product consistently. And Costco's great for that. This video once was public and it had comments before. I remember seeing comments on this video a couple of years ago because this video's, almost 500,000 views. This is an example of a great video of a product, and Costco could be doing more of these. Obviously, this is a very novel product, being that it's a massive teddy bear, but Costco has lots of great novel products that could be featured in some video like this, whether it's a heartfelt video or something funny or more educational or entertaining or a mix of both, make it edutaining. Lots of opportunity with some of the products, but I can get the challenge that Costco has a limited SKU that they have on their shelves. And so they want to make sure that anything that they are creating content of is actually going to stay on the shelves. This video, I'm assuming, is no longer relevant, but if it's not, then they might want to consider not having this on the YouTube channel page as the featured video. So let's just check out if Costco is using some of the features that YouTube gives us. I don't see a branding watermark. Most channels have this set up, but it's really simple. It's just a branding watermark on the side that is a YouTube feature. You choose the icon. Some people go with a logo. Some people go with the subscribe call to action. And when you hover over it, allows people to subscribe. I don't see any cards. So card icons can lead people to the playlist or to other videos. It's not going to be a huge percentage of people that go on there and click that, but still could be helpful. No end screens, so they could be having end screens here that go to the playlist. So the end screen buttons can have people to subscribe or to click to go to the website if you're part of the YouTube partnership program, or to another similar video. So opportunity here, you got anywhere in the last 20 seconds to do this. Comments. I don't understand why comments are turned off on all of the videos. It would be worth having on to have people engage. If there are people commenting negative things, you can remove that. And you can have filters that prevent some of that aren't already the auto filters. They do have a link to this. So they have this section on their website of all of the videos. So they're following a specific format and probably have some standard. It looks like it's more than just these videos. I don't know if these are YouTube embeds or a different player. Okay, so I don't think this is YouTube, and often brands will do that where they'll use another player that can detect other things like audience retention or be able to better control, the end of the video when people go to click and it recommends other videos. I can understand the reason for that, but there are other benefits of having the YouTube videos on your website, like additional viewership that can also support the YouTube channel organically. Looking at playlists, surprisingly, there's only 3 playlists, 519 videos. Nobody's going to go through all of that, but there could be an opportunity to separate them out into different themes, whether that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, different styles, whether those are for vegans or omnivores, like lots of opportunity where people, if they are into these cooking videos, will make it really easy for them to watch the videos that they're most likely to be interested in. Going back to the search of Costco, let's see what people are actually into. Okay. 25 new Costco deals you need to buy in March. So this video was just posted a day ago. Obviously, this creator has 1 million subscribers, 36,000 views on this video. This is not an outlier. This is the average of this creator's channel. But for earned media, Costco does really well at that. I don't know if that is intentional, but people create videos about Costco. Actually, when I had my cooking show, I also created videos about doing a couple Costco hauls. So they're doing that really well. But if they are focusing on their own content, they're able to better control that narrative too. Because there's videos here that they might not want to be featured at the top. So new format seems to be what's working for people about the deals and even relevant. Costco could consider whether they're partnering, if they're not already, with some of these creators to have something more consistently and to better control the narrative. But yeah, there are lots of videos talking about Costco, but some in more positive sentiment and some in a more negative sentiment. What's interesting is there are lots of videos that are very time specific, like 10 things you should be buying at Costco in March 2025. So 6 days ago, this video is not going to have a ton of longevity, but it has over 1 million views in just 6 days. So that's amazing. Most brands don't get that kind of organic earned media that consistently as Costco does.
Could that be why they wouldn't invest in something like YouTube if it's already been done for them?
Possibly, but being able to create their own owned media where they can control that narrative will definitely help that.
Is their channel active? Like, when was the last video posted?
13 days ago. They are active. They're posted, but then nothing really happens. Like, there's not much of a custom description. Comments are turned off. Okay, the video does have a couple tags. Tags don't have a huge influence, but it's better to do it than not for the size of their content. I know I'm roasting Costco here, but I want to say that I do actually love Costco. I've been a member for many years and I shop there pretty consistently. I spend a lot of money there. I just see a lot of opportunities for the channel to be improved. So to recap, make some custom thumbnails. Custom thumbnails can have a huge impact on how well the video performs, especially if you can do them really well. That can mean the difference between, these videos having a couple hundred views to thousands to 10,000s. Also, consider having a host that represents this content, whether that is just a voiceover dialogue or if it actually is showing someone on screen representing the business on camera. That can make those videos a lot more engaging. turn off ads on this content. So as a brand, you don't really want to be running ads for a product that you're not selling or a competitor. I don't think you're worried about the AdSense dollars. Separate more of the content out into custom playlists. That can be really helpful to create a better viewer path for the viewers. Create more shorts. There's a big opportunity here to create a lot more short content, especially repurposing existing content that you're already doing, and consider some new format. If you want your brand to be audited or know of another brand that you think I should audit, hit me up on LinkedIn or put it in the comments or send us an email on our website. Love to hear from you.